Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annalisa and this is Homemade Sunshine. So in this week's video, I've got a sort of cumulative thrift haul and yard sale haul. So I've gotten some really cool things recently and I didn't film what I got last week because I didn't feel like it was enough stuff. So I've already put all that away, but then I got some good stuff this week. So I'm going to try to like combo, show you some cool things in addition to a wonderful big free item that I'll tell you the story about for my son. So if you're new to this channel, hello, I'm Annalisa. I am a full-time homemaker and I'm married. I live in East Tennessee with my wonderful husband and we are expecting our first little boy early this summer. So we are full steam ahead, charging forward, and I've gotten some really cool stuff recently and I'm trying to keep on top of filming things while also cleaning things and getting them put away, blah, 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 a lot of things. So I've got some really cool stuff and this will be a video where I'm bouncing around the house. You'll see me in a lot of different areas showing you lots of cool things. So first, I have a super big book haul. I've already disinfected all these books and I got all of the picture books you'll see. I got all of them for $1. One of the thrift stores I go to, that's how they do kids books. It's just like take a whole lot of them, pay $1 or pay 50 cents depending if you don't get as many. And the other one I paid 50 cents each for some board books. So I'll show you the board books first because I have a ton of books, which this is a sneak preview. I'm going to show you how my books are organized for my son. So my mom taught third grade for 30 years, third and fourth grade, but mostly third towards the end. She taught fourth grade more before I was born, and we saved. I went through at the time when she retired and picked all the books that I wanted her to save for my future children. At that time, she retired when I was already dating my husband. I think it was, maybe 2019 or 2018. I don't know. I'm not sure. I was dating my husband at the time, so it might have been 2017. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sometime around there. 2017 was probably the year, I think, though. So I have all of these wonderful books from her classroom, but we did need to get some more baby books because, you know, third, fourth grade. So, but because she taught third grade for so long, we have a great collection of not only picture books and chapter books. So the chapter books are not out because it's going to be a while before we're in chapter books. But we've been collecting more board books. I'm going to show you how that's organized. So enough of my blabbering. Let me get started and show you. So I got 4 board books and there was more at this store, but you know how board books are, they get pretty nasty. So I got a DK Baby Touch and Feel colors and shapes, and they are so cute. Just little pretty pages like this. And I go through and wipe with a Clorox wipe all the pages. Because who knows how many children's mouths have been on this. A DK Baby Touch and Feel Pets, which this is so cute. They had more of these, but you have to be careful with the ones that are touch and feel because sometimes the like fuzzy ones get really nasty. So just super sweet. This is First Words, and it's the people and what the machinery they operate is. So like a farmer and a tractor, an astronaut has a spaceship, a police officer drives a police car, all that sort of stuff. So another super cute book. And I love getting these for so cheap because they are not cheap. Like this is $6 normally and I pay 50 cents. So we're trying to save money however we can, y'all. I mean, this is a frugal channel, so we're trying to save money any way we can. This is Baby's First Animals. And this is just really pretty realistic pictures. So we got horse and rabbit. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Got horse and rabbit. We've got giraffe and monkey. We've got dogs. So all sorts of fun little ones, just like that. And now I'll show you all of the paperback books. So I've been getting a lot of different ones. So like I told you, I've been getting these books from my mom, and we did this big organization project the beginning of this week, which it'll be last week when you're watching this video. So we've not even pulled all of the books out yet. I have 3 more tubs coming with more nonfiction, a couple more series of books, I think. So yeah, this is going to be, we are very big into children's literature. Children's lit was one of my mom's favorite things. I like to teach. I love children's literature and I think reading is extremely important. So very excited So let me show you some of these books. Mostly it's nonfiction, few fiction, but we won't go into too much detail about these. We have a kangaroo read and learn book, and just all about kangaroos. This is a Patricia McLaughlin, maybe, book called 3 Names. My mom likes Patricia McLaughlin. I don't know her other books though. This is a kinder music book, Colors and Shapes on the Farm. This is not the first kinder music book I've gotten. I've gotten a few of those because kinder music is kind of expensive and it's a far drive for us. So I will not be going to kinder music, probably with our son. So it says Move It, all about motion, forces, and you. It's physical science, all about, some of it talks about just like the basics of gravity, and lifting things. There's some science projects in there, so very excited for that. Then we've got animal close-ups, the penguin. We have Dolphin's First Day, the story of a bottlenose dolphin. Learning about dolphins. National Geographic Kids, dinosaurs, because that is super fun and cool, and they have beautiful pictures in this book. Duck on a Bike, classic book, very popular. The Skeleton Inside You, so all about your bones and that sort of a thing, which is neat to me. It's not in the best shape. The spine's a little broken up, but I really wanted to get this book because I used to be an x-ray tech. So I find like it's just something that's already connected back to me. So I thought that would be a neat book to have for him. A Scholastic book on snakes. Once again, more cool pictures, hopefully for him to be able to read. And we have Miss Bindergarten Gets Ready for Kindergarten, which I know will come sooner than I would want it to. It's kindergarten time. The Art Lesson by Tommy DiPaolo. And this is a wonderful book. If you've never read it, you should. Honestly, it's a book that I think adults like too. My mom loved doing Tommy DiPaolo books, and it's all about, it's told in a fiction form, but it is about the author's life and how he became an author and illustrator. So it is very, very cool. And all about how he wanted to become an artist and all these really neat things. And yes, it's a sweet book. So I really recommend that one. I love Tommy DiPaolo books. We have Commander Toad and the Voyage Home. So I haven't read this one yet, but it's just about a toad in space, which I thought sounded fun enough for a little boy. We have Animal Homes, and we have Amazing Animals. So I thought that'd be super fun. Great to add some books to our library collection. And before I show you what our little library looks like here, I'll show you the 2 books I bought from a yard sale for myself this weekend. My yard sales were not fantastic because it started raining this morning, so I knew nobody was going to pull anything out. So I just went to a church sale that was having inside, and I didn't like their prices, so didn't really get anything. But I did get 2 cookbooks. So this one is called In Garnish with Memories by Patty Smithdale Fulton, and she is a writer from Johnson City, Tennessee. And I read her book. I think her book is called I Couldn't Live Nowhere, I Couldn't Grow Corn, and I loved that book. And she referenced that she had a cookbook in that book. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally want that cookbook. And I think this has been out of print for a hot minute. So it was one of those, I was like, I'm never going to find this again. So I paid $1 for it. Super thrilled about that. And then this, I wish volume 1 had been with it, but I'm going to read through it first and see if I'd want volume 1. This book, at the time, this person paid $17. It's now like $29 if you wanted to buy it in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is Recipes, Remedies, and Rumors from Kate's Cove, Volume 2. So this is a beautiful book. So it's recipes and also stories and old remedies and all that sort of stuff. I love Kate's Cove. It's a beautiful area. The traffic is really bad because it is so popular now. But it's a beautiful place to go. It's like stepping back in time, and it's very fun. So I've been to Kate's Cove many a time, and yes, it's wonderful. Sometimes it's almost fun to just people watch the people who haven't grown up in the mountains. So it's a fun place to go. I haven't been in quite a few years. I think since 2019 I haven't been, but it's lovely, and I cannot wait to read more of this. So let me give you a little tour of our library. So here is a large overview of our little library so far as we have it. Those books are the ones I just showed you that are over here on the floor. But very exciting. I'll go through and tell you what each books are. The tub on the floor is all homeschooling material. Not that I'm necessarily committing to homeschooling, but there was lots of good preschool prep items that my mom got at a yard sale. These are all joke books or poetry books. On top of that is general fiction. And we have Arthur books. Below that is anything related to Halloween. This is general nonfiction, which, as I said earlier, we haven't gotten all the nonfiction books from my mom yet, so that tub will be full. This is nonfiction animals. Let's move on down here. Next, more general fiction. These are all either Bibles, Bible stories, or character books. Then we have board books down here. Up top we have like step 1 early readers such as Tales of Oliver Pig, Abe Lincoln's Hat. This could go in the other tub, but I just kept it with the other I Can Read books. A Bargain for Francis, Morris the Moose, all those fun books. We also have more general fiction. This back here is to hide a big gouge in our wall because our cat, well, it's not huge, it's not that bad. But if there's any chip in the paint, my cat will rip as much paint off the wall as she possibly can. This is the whole series called Getting to Know Nature's Children, and this was in a teacher's, not my mom's, but a different teacher's home, her little classroom. So they're double-sided, and they're just super neat. So I got a whole bunch of that at a thrift store. This doesn't really fit in anywhere because it's a read aloud book that I would read to him, the Book of Your Virtues. All Christmas books in here. Fractured Fairy Tales, which are fiction books that are all like twisted takes on fairy tales. My mom used to do a unit on that. So there's Cinder Hazel, The True Story of the Three Little Pigs, Cinder Edna, Goldilocks Has Chicken Pox, The Wolf Who Cried Boy, all those. So then we've got another book stack of general fiction, and then these are all these Winnie the Pooh books. These are actually really cool. These Winnie the Pooh books that teach like, I don't know, character lessons about friendship, believing in yourself, saying sorry, all those good like emotional regulation type of things. So I really like those. Let me shove that back in there. So this is what we've got so far, and there's more books still to be organized and sorted through. So this is what we're working with so far. So this is another thing that I got, not the basket, but the Lego Duplos. And some of them are another brand, but I cannot remember the brand for the life of me. But these are something I got at a yard sale for, I think, $2. I'll insert if my mom corrects me because I can't remember, but I think they were $2 for a bag. My mom very graciously took them home to her bathtub to clean them because she said she didn't want a heavily pregnant woman like myself trying to clean all of these. But something super awesome, just lots of different pieces. I love these cars that you can build off of. So cool. So that is another exciting thing that we've just recently picked up and added to my son's playroom. So here is the next item that you could call a thrift or a yard sale find, but it's actually a free Craigslist find, which I'll show another video of it like full on. So this is a crib, and we got this for free. I saw it on my parents' free Craigslist where they live, and I said, oh my gosh, somebody's giving away a crib. And they went the first evening, couldn't find it on this road. They didn't give the exact address. And my mom messaged the person and asked if it was still available. And then they responded that next day, yes, it was still available. So they were able to find it the second time. This was never used. They didn't use the mattress. They didn't use any part of it. It also came with a crib sheet. It's a girl's one. I'll save it as an extra if we need it. But they didn't use it at all. They never used this crib. So I got it for free. So the mattress was brand new. The crib was brand new. And now I have a brand new free crib. So this was super duper exciting. And I am very thankful for this. And I'll pan down and show you a video. The sheet that I have on here now, I got for like $1 at a yard sale. an extra crib sheet, so I'm very excited about that. Here she is in all of her glory. I was not planning on getting a white crib. I wanted something to match the changing table, which I'll show you in a second, but for $3.99, free, I will take this. This is just decorative. I know not to keep this on the side of the bed when he's born, but for now it just looks pretty. I thrifted this. My mom actually picked this up for him. We picked this up way before I was ever pregnant, but this is the sheets. This is just a Cloud Island sheet from Target, and yeah, for $1.25, I washed it, and voila, here it is. So here is my super gorgeous changing table. So this was what I was going to get the crib to match it. I saw this at a thrift store near where my parents live. They had posted it on Instagram. They didn't share the price, and my mom couldn't go till the next day because I didn't see it until after they were already closed. So we thought it'd probably be gone. No. So we got this for $125, and my dad refinished it, and like, look at this shine. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The drawers slide really easily. You'll see, like, they slide super nice. And I'll show you the little teeny tiny adorable botanical print on the knobs. Aren't they just so cute? So it's another great thrift store yard sale find. So thrilled about that. And both of these items were kind of, for me, moments of won't God do it, because my mom had been telling me, like, oh, you know, you really need to start picking your crib. I had a really hard time picking out a crib for my registry, and it was just a whole thing. And I said, I feel like we're gonna find one. I feel like we're gonna find one. And it's that feeling you get, that utmost peace from the Lord, that you're like, we're gonna find this. Now, I did not think I'd find it for free. I thought maybe I'd go to a church yard sale and see one for a good price. I don't know. I just had a feeling. I was like, God's gonna bring us this crib. For whatever reason, I just did. And lo and behold, there was a family that needed to be rid of a crib that they didn't use, and it was able to bless us in the end. So it's wonderful how the Lord works like that. I'll also share with you guys some of the super cute baby clothes that I picked up recently. I have not shared with you all of the baby clothes I found, just because I washed them and put them away, and I'm not going to pull them back out of the tubs. I have 3 tubs in my son's closet right now. One that is 6 to 9 months, 12 to 18, and toddler. I'm not picking up a whole ton of toddler stuff for the bin unless it's something super duper amazing, like a really nice coat or really nice overalls or something like that. But my cat's also here. She'd love to show you the baby boy clothes. She has been sniffing this because I've not washed these yet. I have just this little laundry basket that sits on my... eventually we'll put a laundry basket in his room, but because I don't have one for his room yet, I've just been using this extra one, and I put clothes as I thrift them into here. And then when I get enough baby clothes to do a baby load, I wash them on, you know, with the baby detergent, all of that jazz. So all of these clothes were basically like $1.25. This is from my really, really cheap thrift store that I have mentioned to y'all before. I have one thrift store that's just very inexpensive, which is a huge blessing. And they had so much stuff this past week. So I was really excited to get some super awesome random baby things, like the little outlet covers that I got from them a little while back. I mean, being able to get something like that is super awesome. So I'll share with you guys some of the things I got. These are adorable. What brand is this? This is Carter's. I love Carter's. I love Carter's newborn. It's these little beautiful blue overalls with a little teeny tiny green frog embroidered on the front. I don't have a whole lot of newborn stuff, so I know if you are thinking, Annalise, you don't need to get too many newborn things. I know we don't need too many newborn things. I have very little newborn stuff, so if I can find cute newborn stuff, I'm very excited about that. And my mom found him some really good clothes recently, which I will share those. She had a really good yard selling weekend, whereas I did not, so she found some great stuff. This is Gerber, 0 to 3 months, with some teeny tiny lions. I love them. I love the lions. I'm a print girl. I love prints, love patterns, love all that stuff. This is Gerber 3 to 9 months, and this is beautiful, vibrant, multicolored blue and green dinosaurs. So fun. This is Bougie for your bougie babies, your fancy babies. This is Ralph Lauren, 6 months. It doesn't look like it's even been worn. Maybe worn once, of a little white onesie with a little polo on the pocket. So very fun. I try to pick up nice brands when I see them, but I'm not totally dependent on nice brands. I look a lot for little boys' clothes. I'm looking more for condition and fabric, like if it's not scratchy, things like that. But it's nice when you have an expensive brand because generally they last longer. This is Carter's size 3, just a cute little digger t-shirt with green and white stripes. Super fun. I also got an adorable pair of this is not pants. I thought this was pants at first. This is a short sleeve one. See, it says Daddy and Son Digging Crew. This is also a newborn Carter's. Look how sweet. I love this. And since I have a summer baby, I needed some good short sleeve onesies. And then this just didn't have the pants, but the two pieces do go together, just don't have pants for it, which I have plain pants, so no biggie. This is another Carter's newborn, and it's so cute. It's sports themed, and it's yellow with the little black drawings, or maybe it's navy. Might be navy. It's hard to tell. Who cares? And then it comes with this little teeny tiny navy captain jacket. Isn't that so sweet? Like a little faux leather, not Leatherman, Letterman jacket. So that is my cute little baby boy clothes for the week. Okay, and so for the last little bit of this haul, I'm gonna show you some of the clothes that I got, and all of this fits that I can try on. Some things I bought for not pregnant Annalisa, so I'll show you some of the fun things I got. Some of this is inside out because I already tried it on. This is a beautiful little Old Navy small linen blend tank top. I thought this will be cute for this summer. This is just got it's got little ties at the tops, and it's just a really pretty, it's showing up a lot lighter on camera than it actually is. It's a little bit more punchy in person, but lighting in here is not fantastic for that. I also got this cute hand knitted or crocheted. There's only one flaw, which is right here, and this is in the armpit, so nobody's ever gonna see that. A tiny little cropped cardigan. It's so cute. I love this. If you've watched my last video, I picked up another handmade cardigan. So this is just like a short little cardigan that you'd wear with like a dress or with a high-waisted skirt. So that's very fun. Speaking of high-waisted skirts, this I bought for maternity to wear right now, and it does fit. I picked this up in a slightly bigger size. I usually don't love paper bag waists. I made an exception for this one. This is, I think, also linen blend. Yes, rayon and linen. It's blue and white striped, longer skirt, has a tie waist, fits over the bump, still has a modest length. 2 big wins for me there, and it has pockets. So we were just rolling with the excitement right there. Next, I got 2 things that I was super thrilled about getting. So if you are pregnant or planning on being pregnant, one thing that I found really fits are the old style. I don't know if they do this with the new like flare leggings as the kids call it nowadays, but like old yoga pants fit me really well under my bump. And I used to have 2 pairs, and 1 pair got a hole in the butt because I wore them so much this pregnancy, and they were really old. Like I've had them since I was like a teenager. So I got 2 new pairs at the thrift store. I was so pumped. I was so excited that they fit, and they're both same size, same exact style, same color, everything. They're both Under Armour and just black yoga pants. Perfect. I mean, honestly, what more could you ask for? And I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. I was so sad when I had to get rid of my other pair, and my other pair was also Under Armour. And I was like, oh, and I was like, well, you know, I've worn them a long time. I was just like, man, I'd love to find a pair to replace those, but I don't have to have a pair to replace them. I find things often enough that I rarely pay full price for anything. So the only thing I've paid, which I did have a coupon off of, up for this pregnancy, like I've bought new at the store, was my dress for my baby shower that's coming up, because, well, I couldn't find anything that was formal enough that also fit the bump. Not like formal as in super formal, but just like pretty and special enough for a baby shower. So I did buy one at Target. So I haven't bought clothes at Target. I can't remember the last, maybe as a teenager I did. It's been a long time. Oh, you want to come say hi to the people? You want to say hi? The cat's over here. She doesn't want to. She just wants to stand on my leg. Sometimes she wants to be in the videos. I would say most of the time she doesn't. She just likes to walk around and smell the things on the floor. This is something for future Annalisa. This is a really nice condition, time and true one piece. So beautiful black with the vibrant florals. Love getting something like that, inexpensive. I also picked up, this is LL Bean, and it is just a fleece over jacket sort of a thing. It's got a pretty gathered back right here, and you can see it. I don't know if I'm holding it up correctly. Kind of, you can see it. It's just a nice little fuzzy, warm thing to have, and this is another future Annalisa thing. We'll see if it fits then. This is an Old Navy Active tank top, but I love the colors. It has a built-in bra, and I can buy things and hope that they fit because this is the thrift store where everything's like 50 cents also for like adult clothes. So I'm like, yeah, if it doesn't fit, oh well. And then this shirt I know will fit because I tried it on and it mostly fits right now, and it would fit if I didn't have, you know, a great big belly right in the front. Oh, there's the cat over there. If you wanted to get a guest appearance, she just showed up in the corner. This is just another Under Armour little short sleeve shirt, and it's just this pretty blue with some light green lettering that just says what, Under Armour. Yeah, so it's cute. I like when I go for walks to have my shoulders covered because, as you can see, my skin tone is very pale, and then I don't have to worry about getting my shoulders burnt, which for me, like, my shoulders are like one of the first things to burn. So that is it for this week's hauls. I've gotten some really awesome stuff. I can't wait to show y'all what my mom picked up for my son at her yard sales when I get those. And the background noise is my cat trying to dig under the dresser for a spring, I think, probably she sees. But can't wait to show you what she got. But I'll tell you some of the things she got that I'm not going to have right now because she got brand new in the box toys. But she got brand new in the box high quality toys from a yard sale. Melissa and Doug, some brain busting toys, all for like either little ones, like 6 months, or like some of them 2 years old. Oh, my cat's bringing back her spring. She's a spring addict, y'all. This is the best cat toy, and they're so cheap. She's obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. So she got some of those, all new in the package, to give to my son for gifts later, because we are not a family who is judgmental and says, well, you should pay full price for that. Honestly, the next few Christmases, he's not going to hardly know what's going on. I mean, he's going to be still a small baby at this Christmas. He's only going to be like a year and a half at his next one. So we're not people who are against giving people secondhand gifts. So these are, even though these are actually just new in the box, very exciting. And the other big thing she got, the other two big things she got him that we're not going to probably have yet, she'll probably give to him as gifts later, is one of those big plastic radio flyer wagons. That's the 2-seater, and you can buckle them in. So pumped about that. I think she maybe paid $5 for that. She bundled all of these items and paid like $60 for all of the things she got. So she got a bunch of new unboxed toys. She got that. And then she went back later. So I looked up one of the toys because I was trying to tell her how much things cost full price, because she, this is her first grandchild. We've been out of the baby game for a little bit of buying baby gifts. And we looked it up, and there was a similar toy to it that was this big thing. So this was like a little, she got a John Deere little, like, you can use a little plastic screwdriver and like take the wheels off of it and stuff. It's like a little cute thing. But I didn't know the name of it, so I just looked up like John Deere, like, fix-it toy or something. I don't know what I Googled, but there was this big one that's like as tall as a little one, and it's like you lift up the front and you can work on the engine, and the back has a little steering wheel and like key ignition. I just sent it to my mom because I thought, oh my gosh, you have to send this to Dad. He's gonna think this is so funny, or like so cute. You guys should look at this. It's so adorable. It's $150, of course. I was not sending it like, y'all need to go buy this. I just thought, oh, isn't this such a neat toy? It's so fun seeing new different toys that they have on the market. And she goes, Annalisa, they had that at that yard sale. We had no idea what it was, because it does kind of look weird. It's just the front end of a tractor. And if you see me keep reaching, it's because I keep having to throw the spring to keep entertained while I do this. They had it. So my mom went back to the yard sale. Luckily, they were still set up, and she got it for $15. So that's going to be a big Christmas gift for my son when he gets bigger. And I was just amazed. $150 to $15, has all the pieces. There's not too many small pieces, but there are like a couple like little plastic screwdriver for him to like work on it. It's like you're working on the engine. So adorable. You can take the wheels off. It's so cute. And yeah, so there are wonderful things to be had. I'm excited for yard sale season to get popping, get started. I'm so pumped. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because there's a lot more thrifting and yard sale content to come. And we're in a stage of life right now where there's a lot of things that we're picking up for, you know, new baby and lots of fun stuff like that. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.